My name is Prathik R and I am from Electronics and Communication Department from NIT Trichy. So it's located in Tiruchirappalli, and I'm from Bangalore. I had a club known as Festember, and they contacted Byju's to come and hold a seminar at NIT Trichy. So they came and gave us career guidance and resume validation. Like they guided us through how we can improve our resume and how to go forward with the higher education process and so on. So it was a very streamlined process with people helping us a lot. So that was one thing which attracted me to Byju's a lot. And as far as Byju's or other options, there weren't any other options. Other guys coming from outside taking that initiative. So Byju's was the first or the foremost person to actually come to the campus and help. So that was one thing that attracted me towards Byju's. The experience regarding the test, so it was something different. The diagnostic tests and career guidance tests. It was something unique which I found out, and as I said, it was a step-by-step process. First, I was able to identify which career tracks were suitable for me and which were better. In which topics I was better equipped so that I can pursue a certain career path. And for resume building, even I had a call with Kirtika Srinivasan ma'am. So she also was a very great help in guiding me towards where to improve and where to focus on. And I had a great help from my mentor or my point of contact, Mr. Allen. So he was a great help for me and guiding me throughout the process. First, she told me to focus on since I'm an engineering student. So for example, if I take the topic of GRE, she asked me to focus on the math and get the most marks in math, right? And then give more importance to the verbal part as well. So and try to get as much as I can in the verbal part. And over the career track, based on the skills I had and based on the stream, so I was given the choice of VLSI and embedded. So it was very, curated path. So the topics which I knew and the subjects which I was acquainted with. So it was a very great help in narrowing down the best career path. So in that way, she was a very great help. So the starter pack courses, so essentially they were a mini introduction to the course. So I had, I think, C, C++, Python, and VLSI embedded and IoT. So the courses which I explored were VLSI and embedded topics which I was interested more in back then. So they gave me a brief introduction as to how the topics go on, the flow of topics, and how to proceed, how much to learn, and where to improve, and which topics to focus on. So in that way, the starter packs were quite good. The advanced course which I got was the VLSI, and we had weekly 2 classes, as I remember. So 2 webinars were there every week, and where the subject was dealt in much more depth, and one-to-one interaction was there with the teacher, and she gave us more in-depth knowledge about the VLSI course itself, and explained how the entire process goes on and the entire from start to the end. And also we were given assignments which were of great help, practical as well as theory assignments. The webinars which I attended were the resume building and the profile building. So the resume building webinar was great because back then I had a different approach for making my resume. It had more of non-essential stuff and more of things which are not exactly required. So the Byju's webinar helped me in a way that I was able to streamline the content and get only the relevant matters relevant points into my resume. And as far as the profile building is concerned, so Byju's helped me get my priorities clear. So to get more get better internships, focus more on projects, and at the same time maintain the CGP at the college, because they help me know that academics also is equally important as well as the co-curricular activities. So these 2 webinars were very important. I felt had a very big impact. Point of contact was with Alan sir. So he was there from the start till the end. Even I speak to him regularly even now. So whatever doubts I have, I approach him either regarding the profile building or regarding the GRE exam. So he has been quite helpful for me from the start. So I used to ask him the logistics part. So when to take the GRE and which topics to focus on, and as well as for profile building, which how many projects is better, and company internship versus and college internship and so on. So he guided me throughout the entire process, and he was helpful in it. My fellow aspirants, the first and foremost thing I would like to tell is start early. So that is very important. It doesn't matter what you do, but it's rather important that you start early, go through the entire process. So you start early, either for profile building or for resume building, because academics, many of my fellow friends, so what they have done is they come from the college life, right? The +1, +2, 11th and 12th life. So it's a pretty jam-packed schedule for them. And once they come to the college, they feel, they get a lot of freedom at once. So they get diverted and, lose focus the first few steps and try to, make up at the end. So that is something which is not advisable. So always focus on your academics first, from the first semester itself. So when you focus on the first few semesters, it becomes easier for you to focus on your resume building and taking up more projects of profile building when it comes to the business end, like 6th, 7th, and 8th semesters. Then you have to get a strong resume with a lot of different projects and very good intern. So that is my advice. So start early and concentrate on an ACADS from the semester 1 itself.